Hey everybody! How y'all doing? As you can see, I have two reasons why I was a little late. Penny and Daisy have taken up residence on the desk, of course, because clearly I don't have anything to do at this desk. What do I do at this desk? Nothing. How is everyone's day going so far? Girls, we're gonna have to figure out something here. They own the desk, right, Raven? Look at me. It's my desk now. So now I've got to figure out how I'm gonna get all this stuff over here so we can get our art on. We got lots to talk about today, guys. Yes, you do. You see a Penny tail. I know, Penny. That's who you see. Who has become exceedingly attached to me for safety reasons. Because Calliope won't leave her the fuck alone. I'm hurrying to finish an assignment that's due today. Oh! Choco, are you saying you're late? Oh, the tables have turned. Hand hurts so I can't draw, but otherwise fine. Oh, Penny, are you enjoying the camera? Child. Someone tell me why I exit out of Facebook and it's still going to make noise. She's lit. Le gasp. Well, baby girl. No, I'm not. It's due at midnight. It's just a math. That's late, sweetheart. That's late. I'm going by your rules, sponge. Penny, I don't know where you're trying to go, but you can just sit. It's okay. I'll even move this. Hold on. I had to move my water. Oh. Hello, Breen. Oh, that's why it feels so dark. Color me brilliant. It's like, why does it not feel so bright? I was not late. I can't. Child. Esteban, don't you start with me. Don't help the fucking sponge. I do, however, have to go into the bathroom really quick because I don't have any more Blistex. I'm so happy, Manga. Prepare yourself today, guys. We may get some, we might get some visitors. You might not like them. We'll see. Hi, Christian. All right. Watch Daisy's butt real quick. I'm just going to go grab another thing of Blistex. Move it, lose it, Zoro. Come on. Eat him out. What? I know, puppy. Excuse me. Move it. Thank you. Hello, Zero. Zero visitors. Yeah, ooh, visitors. I know. You missed the animal show. It's like, right? Is it bad if I hope we do? See, I don't want a ban, though. I want them to feel dumb enough to leave on their own. So let's talk, guys. Let's have a discussion. Who remembers, but a few weeks ago, I made a video. How'd your space guy turn out? I did not finish him. I'm doing traditional work today for a reason. I feel I am able to whatchamacallit, concentrate on this. If I do digital, we'll never get anything done. Hi, Kara Pikachu. No, hold on. Let me show you guys. I did a video a few weeks ago about something that normally I don't talk about on the channel. Sorry, Zoro just got on my shoulder, so I am now surrounded by 3 of the cats. Because why not? And Frank just released a new video, guys. Oh, I know what I'm doing when I get out of here. I know what I'm doing when I'm done with the stream today. Let me go find the video. Let me go to the video. Let me share the screen. Hello, Dirk. Hi, Cindy. So let's share. Nope, that's not the one I wanted to share. Wrong YouTube. Excuse you. There we go. Who remembers this video? Fan art, intellectual property, and why you're probably stealing. Who remembers that video? Right? You too. Dirt's bringing up from what happened last night on You guys remember it, right? Professional. And around the time I made that, I also saw a post on Twitter. Now, this is where I'm not sure if I have access to Twitter on this computer, and I'm too lazy to remember the password, but I might try to find it. Home. Let's just see if it'll let me see my tweets. Oh, perfect. It does. Perfection. So I can still share. The same people who complain about AI artwork. Yes, exactly. I said a couple of weeks ago, not a couple of months ago. Oh, Jack, there's so much. Hold on. I'm building up to it, baby. I'm building the story. So, I haven't logged in a while. It logged me out, so I'm lazy. Oh, and look, I'm live right now, so anyone who's mad at me, we already got 59 views, so we know some people have been seeing it. So, I found, I don't know, was it a month ago? Where is it? Where is it? This is all me responding to the people that I'm talking about. Also, go see these. Amanda did amazing on these videos. This one especially killed me. Did I go too far? No, not yet. Or maybe I did. Yes, I did. Dang! It's hard to keep up with freaking Twitter. Oh, I can't see it! I don't think I can see it. Oh, that stinks. I think I have to log in for it, which is yucky. Nope, there it is. Perfect. So, People got very mad at me for this tweet. Very mad. 12.3 million views mad at me for this. Now, the funniest part is, as we can see right here, a lot of people just started ragging on my artwork. I'm going to let you guys in on a secret. Half of them are teenagers. Half of them are fan artists. And they're not even technically fan artists. They're fetish artists. Okay? This is all I stated. They found it 4 days ago. Okay? Ooh, suspense. They have, some of them blocked me. But I made this tweet. Let me see. I tweeted this February 6th. Okay? She posted it February 5th. I made this tweet February 6th, and I forgot about it. And then about, I would say, 3 days ago, 4 days ago now, people found it. And they flipped their shit. Now, they're saying I'm getting ratioed. Albeit, for them, it might seem the case. First of all, we got 117 retweets, so at least 117 people understood what I was saying. Another 825 completely agree. Here is where you're going to find the butthurt. Right there, that 8,000 quotes. That is 8,000 people that are either saying, I'm bucktooth, I'm ugly, I'm talentless, I'm a TERF, fill in the buzzword. All because they don't like, and many of them argued with me that even if I am right and it's against the law, I'm bootlicking for corporations. And then they tried to clown me for, where is it? Let's see. So I screenshot, I provided videos of why it's not okay. They didn't like that. They called me crusty and nasty, right? Right, so of course that totally makes them valid. They tried to say that I traced everything. So they said that there's no way I could have drawn it. It looked perfect. I had to have traced it, right? And then when I showed them I freehanded it, they go, well, it looks like shit anyway. And I was like, make up your mind. Either it looks like... You can't say somebody traced it and then say it looks bad, because tracing literally implies that they copied it. Sounds about right, defending their laziness. Right. Because here's the thing. What they really don't like is there are a lot of artists outside of Twitter that 100% agree with me, that are even fan artists. As many of you know, if you are in my Discord, many of the artists in my Discord are fan artists. These people lost their ever-loving fucking minds because I said, guess what? Well, the problem is, Allison, they didn't realize I drew it freehand. They didn't think I could draw it that well freehand. And then once they realized I did, they were upset. See, because here's the thing, guys. Remember this. If they're mocking you when you didn't start it, that's because they're uncomfortable. And they need to try to tear you down in any way possible. So what are they going to do? They're going to go after anything they can to tear you down to make themselves feel better. That's what they do. That's why when anyone mocks my weight or my buck teeth, bitch, I got a mirror. I know what I got. And considering that half of my audience loves my buck teeth and the amount of men that I've had hit on me, I am unconcerned with what you think I look like. On top of that, I'm married. I am unconcerned. Because the thing is, I could be the most talentless, toothless, ugly bitch on the planet. I'm still right. I heard a motivation tuber say, when the hate don't work, they start telling lies. Well, they started trying to find other reasons to hate on me. But the funniest thing is, it moved. So they continually moved the goalpost of where it was. They started going after Vanessa. See, I'm unable to view this tweet because the owner limits the app. This person threatened me right here. This person threatened to find my employer. My life. Let me see. Actually, I can get this up on the Discord. So let me stop sharing this. Let me get the Discord up because I shared all of it on the Discord. I have to find it though. I've been told to end game myself. I've been told purely from my artwork. Your artwork is enough that you should end game yourself. And it's just over and over. A lot of people. I got a bunch of personal messages. Although I did get a bunch of new subscribers on Twitter. I think I got like 25, which is a lot for me. A lot of people came after me about numbers because, again, just like who remembers on with TikTok, when the TikTok bitches all got mad at me and they were like, and my God, Brain, were we separated at birth? Holy shit. Oh boy, I didn't know Gothix was part of it. Yeah, they started tagging her as well because they realized who I followed. And then they were like, you do realize that all of these people make fun of fat women with rainbow hair. And I can like them still. There's a reason why fat women with rainbow hair have a hate towards them. Most of them are knucking futs. But anyways. Why they all Grand Gregory? So, yes, that's right. I told you to come today to see. So, when I said this, because again, I understand if you want to take the easy way. Italian twin sister. Breen, what nationality so I can label because you're my soul sister. And jealousy mode. Right, Kira, it's ridiculous. So, here's the problem. You want to take the easy way out, that's fine. But that's the funniest part. They were acting like it wasn't the lazy way while simultaneously saying, well, it's the best way for us to get noticed. Well, that's how, and then because a lot of larger creators on Twitter saw it, and like, well, this is how I got hired. Bitch, you submitted a portfolio. They weren't going through fan art and they found you like some Princess Switch situation. You were drawing it and submitting it. Like, obviously, if I am going to go and I am going to try to get a job somewhere, I'm not going to go and be like, wow, look at all this other IP I drew, or look at all my original artwork. If I'm going to go draw for Naruto, I'm going to bring a bunch of fucking drawings of Naruto. If I'm going to go draw for Disney, I'm going to go bring a bunch of animation tests and drawing for Disney. Hi, Moon. Like, this is not fucking rocket science. And the thing is, you won't get tapped for that because it's in your portfolio that you're privately submitting to the IP holder to get a job. Like you are comparing apples and oranges. Oh, and then High After 40. And then, by the way, High Art. It gets even better. It gets even better. So then they started, because again, I was quoting American copyright law. Okay? American copyright law. And I stated this numerous times. They started going off, oh, wait till she hears about the Sistine Chapel. Oh, wait till she hears about Renaissance artwork. And I was like, what about it? And they were like, well, that's fan art. And I'm bringing a bunch of drawings of F and Naruto. Love this already. Oh, hi, James. And they were like, oh, well, Renaissance artwork is fan art. And I'm like, fan art of who? fan art of God. No, it's not. No, it's not. Hi, Pink Dolphin Milk. Guys, I realized last night Pink Dolphin Milk is the one who sent me the star sweater that I love. So everyone praise her. But the thing is, if you're getting commissioned by the church to draw God, it's not fan art. It is art for the church. And on top of that, you ready? Who's ready for this revelation? Because guys, it's copyrighted! Those paintings were made in the 1500s! America didn't exist yet! Certainly not copyright laws. Like, oh my God, are you this obtuse, or do you actively choose to be this mentally disabled? It's a revaluation, right? Like the things they were trying to gotcha me with, and then they were like, oh, but you've done fan art. Yeah, and it's unimaginative. I literally copied someone else's thing. You're a hypocrite. No, I never said I've never done it. Not once. As a matter of fact, I even stated it in my video I made over a month ago. And what did I say? I find doing fan art like that boring. Boring. If I'm doing it for a friend, or if I'm doing it for somebody that I like, that's a horse of a different color. When I draw art for Blair, or for Vanessa, or for Leon, or for Michelle, or for It's a Lola, or for Sketchy Finch, or any of those other artists, I am making a gift for them. You can tell Gothics that just because she's mad that I am born as a superior white person. And my supremacy holds her back. My whiteness holds her back. I understand. But she is also cishet. And therefore, she is oppressing me as an LGBT woman. And that's fat phobic that she even said that. So, tell yourself I'm busy. Bitch! I'm streaming. You know what? I will. I'm going to do it right now. Let's send Gothics a voice message. Bitch. Superior. Just because you feel oppressed by my whiteness does not mean that you get to oppress me with your cis heteronormative Christianness. Okay? You are oppressing me as an LGBTQIA++ minus member. And it's hella fat phobic to say it. Do better, you straight-sized, cruel bitch. I don't know. That was 40 seconds long. I can't believe how long I can do that. Makes me want to watch The Wizard of Oz. I apparently would wear out The Wizard of Oz as a kid. Choco, you can go tell her to listen to the voicemail. I don't believe that for a second, because I know that's something that Vanessa would absolutely say. Gothic's gonna be confused. No, she won't. She loves this game anyway. When I'm telling you guys, we will message each other like that. I can shadow clone Jujutsu myself so I can watch Amanda Star Sun and Gothics at the same time. Right? I always feel bad because Amanda's asked me to be on her stream like several times. And I'm like, but I stream at that time. And especially now that I work, because like after this, if you guys didn't already know, after this I'm going somewhere. I have to go to work. We got to take care of a lot of shit. But yeah, so they started going off about how religious art was fan art. And I'm like, I've made the distinction. They're like, well, the fan art you've made. And I'm like, number one, I never said that I never made fan art. On top of that, I've only made a few. It's gonna be a weird one. We have to do Choco shushed me on Jan. Wow. What did you do, Choco? She just wants to derail me. Hold on. She just wants to derail me, but now I've got to go check. Is it on Gothix Gaming? It's on Gothix Gaming. Hold on.
We need to stop him from selling it. I can get inside them.
I hope you take them to dinner first, before you get inside of them.
Operation Fortune, rated R.
My name is Lila, and I'm perfect as I am. We are all perfect. Perfect.
I just made sure to tell her. I'm afraid of lifelike dolls. I can't see what's being said yet. Lies, I am innocent.
Not even joking. My junior high years into high school, this would be me, late at night in bed. Just looking up in the ceiling. Let me do it. Let me get in position.
Oh, God. I gotta get off this. Vanessa's getting in position. Lord. I can't be looking at that stuff. I hate waiting for an ad generation, right? This is just disconcerting. As soon as she said I'm getting in position, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna click off for now. I'm watching you on my phone and her on my computer. Assume the position. Lord Almighty. But so yeah, they guys, when I tell you what's hilarious is the copium involved with them. Because they're like, well, why are you responding? All of you literally have come to my page. I've made tweets completely separate completely from, she's apparently demonstrating when she had a nap or something in middle school. I don't know. But we're talking like I would test it out. I wanted to see what they would do. So if I make completely separate tweets, not attached to the threads at all, would they come and comment them? And oh, yes, they did. Yes, they did. They would, whatchamacallit, they would come in hordes and there'd be screenshots and threats and end yourself and da-da-da-da. And what's hilarious, everyone's like, oh, that's pretty standard for a viral tweet. This is not viral. This is the art community, specifically the fetish community, and a couple of larger artists on Twitter happened to see it. But my thing is, let's do the math, okay? Out of how many million? Almost 13 million. So let's see. I'm going to see what is 1% of 13 million. So 1% of 13 million is 130,000. Okay. So that means what I had to do this at work. So it's a little, retarded, but give me a second. 0.03% times 13. So it's only around 0.05%. 0.05% is the amount of people that got mad. Let me double check and make sure I get that right. It's a little higher. Hold on. So it's about 0.07. So I want you to think. Out of what the hell is going on here? I'm explaining the hell you doing. Choco was starting shit. Choco, don't you do it, Choco. She was starting the bad stuff. She's being salty against you, Granny. Don't you? Listen, Sponge. I have the evidence in the chat. And the chat will probably come out against you, too. I left you a love message, Vanessa. You should go check it out on WhatsApp. I sent you a message of love. I want you to think about it, guys. Out of 13 million people that saw my tweet, 0.07% got triggered enough to retweet and be mad. That's it. That doesn't mean you guys are correct. It just means you happen to be the ones that got mad at facts. Yeah, that's exactly. See, Quiet Chris always comes in with the clutch. So that's it. I am not going to be bothered by 0.07% of a crowd of people. Because no one's saying, she's playing my voice note. I can find out if you're telling the truth right now, because I don't believe you. You use a shit stirrer. Oh, she is. But here's what I will tell you guys. I never said once. I was consistent throughout the whole time. Just because you draw fan art doesn't mean you didn't work hard on your craft. Doesn't mean you didn't practice. Doesn't mean you're not talented. It does not mean any of those things. Just because you draw fan art doesn't mean you don't love what you're drawing. But if you're drawing it just for yourself, why are you posting it online? If you're drawing it purely for you, why are you posting it online? Why are you putting it up for others to see? You want notoriety for it. Why is it most of the people I see that draw fan art only draw fan art? They literally will move from one fandom to the other. That's what Tumblr is for. Right, Pink Dolphin. Right. They use it as their portfolio online. And then that's all they draw. You never see them. And that's why I say it somewhat myriad. I'll get there. Because that's kind of what they were mad about. Because I said in the tweet, let me pull it back up so I make sure I accurately quote what I said. Because after all, it was so evil and controversial, and I just should end my life because I'm just an evil bitch. But, hold on, let me get there. Oh, I was also told that I have no personality, and this controversy is the only thing that brings me joy because I'm so uninteresting as a person. And even I am self-aware enough to know that if there is one thing you can't say about me is that I'm uninteresting. If anything, I'm annoying, but I'm not uninteresting. Even I can understand sometimes I come off as absolutely annoying, specifically when I'm right, which is why they're all mad. I wrote, fan art is theft, and using it to gain followers and commission is the lazy way, especially when you're talented enough to create your own original works and characters. That's it. That's the tweet. Sounds part of the course for any art community. Listen. Quiet, Sponge. I can't with this bitch. I can't. Go back to the UK. But where's the lie? I know. Well, because then they come at me. Well, the greedy corporations aren't going to lose any money. Okay, but you're still stealing from them. Well, it's a human right. Literally, this is what someone said to me. It's a human right to do fan art. No, it's not. I can promise you it's not. I don't know yet, James. I'm getting all the story out first. But I should start putting pen to paper or something. Oh, you're not? Aww. Can't tell. Have you guys ever gotten a phone update? And it makes your phone better? They really thought it was a human right. But also, Moon, this person also drew entirely fetish art. And it was not even good fetish art. It was just gross. And a lot of them, look. I draw a reading turd? Human right? Yeah, no, sweetie. Fan art is pleasure at most. Exactly. And it's a human right to Rule 34, Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, last night we were talking about how some of them were zoophiles who literally 3D print animal-shaped dongs and shapes of animal dongs on dildos to keep in a collection. Forgets about the... Yeah, no. Yeah, she was nasty. I'm normally not this person, but I've got to be honest. Most of the people that were trying to mock me for my artwork really need to put down their stones in that glass house. Because I promise you, they weren't that good. They really not. These were 18 to 20-year-olds who only draw fan art. The person really likes fossils. Really likes fossils. Like, okay, Zora, you got to get down. Hey, wake up, old man. Come on. Thank you. Mommy needs her arm back. Okay, so I have a fossil right here. Now, if you were going to watch somebody touch a fossil and appreciate, you'd be like, wow, this is really cool. Wow, this is really cool. It wouldn't be... stroking it slowly as if she was stroking a peen. And she's got it on her, whatchamacallit, Twitter. And then right after, she's 3D modeling a new dildo of a dinosaur. Like the whole dinosaur. Okay, honey. Okay. You're normal. I'm gonna take advice from you, animal fucker. Excuse me, baby. Thank y'all. Does that mean fan fiction is a human right? Right? Oh my god. Because that's the thing. I'm so glad I joined this. Because here's the thing, guys. What they don't like is being called out. What they didn't like is that I shined a light on them. To have a reaction of this magnitude demonstrates a level of ineptitude in your own abilities, or at least a lack of cognitive abilities. Just another stream? Wonder what the real... Like, here's the thing. A lot of them don't like it, Dirk. The thing is, these people take the IP holder's silence as consent. No, it's because there's literally millions of you out there. Proof is in the views on my tweet alone. And they do not have the resources to tap every one of you. Trust me, if they could, they would. But for two reasons, they don't. One, they lack the time and resources. And two, they know that the crowd will have a meltdown because they feel it belongs to them, even though legally it doesn't. Ergo, people are having a meltdown now because when I did that video, people are getting the shit pulled from... Are we talking about fanfics and fan art right now? Yes, Kat, we are. And people are getting the shit pulled from Etsy. Hell, I found out that in 2016, they added on that even making costumes. So let's say you buy an off-brand costume and you decide to do princess things, like, you know, princess parties for around your area, you can get sued for that. If you didn't buy that costume through Disney and you didn't get the rights to it, you can get sued. See, people don't realize you're stealing. You are taking, because people don't want you to have a princess come to your party. They want you to go to Disney. Yes, cosplay is now considered fan art. They added it in 2016. So now people can't make, like, you know, a Sonic costume anymore, or anything like that, unless the IP, because the IP can take it down. Disney specifically and many others are cracking down on that because it's illegal. See, people don't get this because it's all so new. A lot of the folks don't realize, in terms of creation, this is very new. This is exceedingly new. For most of the time, a lot of this stuff was distributed in small areas or between friends, and people could get away with it. But fun fact, they're like, well, this is how you get to become part of the industry. And a lot of folks think that I'm mad that I'm not. No, I don't want to be in the industry. I don't want to spend the rest of my life drawing what someone else tells me to draw. What fun is that? I don't get to design anything. I have to design what they do. And guess what? If you work for Disney, anything you draw while you're at Disney belongs to them. Why would I want to be part of that? And then these people are like, oh, well, this is how I got discovered. And this is, they did, oh, well, you can't, what was it they were saying? Oh, this is so stupid. They were like, well, why are you sucking corporate dick? Why are you licking the boots of corporate? Don't you know what they do to their workers? We live in America, baby cakes. You don't have to work for anyone. You chose that. So I don't give a shit if your Disney boss makes you work 38 hours in a row. You chose it. You signed the contract. That was your choice. So, I don't know what pity you're looking for out of me, but you're not going to get it. I knew at 10 years old I didn't want that. I originally, when I was really little, I wanted to so bad. I wanted to so bad. And then I watched the videos behind the scenes. And I watched how these people worked. And I was like, I don't want any part of that. That doesn't look fun. Let them do that. I'll do my own thing. And the problem is I kept repeating over and over and over again, it is up to the IP holder. If the IP holder says they're fine with it, I got nothing to say. But they kept repeating, well, this place discovered me. Congratulations. That's like saying, well, the CIA discovered me while I was breaking into cars because I happened to be the best one for it. So I wouldn't be working for the CIA if I wasn't a thief. Congrats, your gamble paid off. Admittedly, I've only cosplayed once. I was a Green Ranger. I met Karen Ashley. Karen Ashley, how do I know that name? Help me out. As for artist alleys, yeah. Artist alleys are really what cemented me on my opinion on this, because I tried to do fan art before I went to Anime Boston. I tried to do fan art, and I'd walk around the artist alley, and I'd notice all these people selling licensed work, and I was like, this doesn't make any sense. She was the Yellow Ranger. Why not make your own stuff? Get tired. Hold on. Oh, this. In a nutshell, I find fan art boring. If you make it and it's pretty, I will like it, and I will praise you for your hard work. But it stunts you. At the end of the day, I'm sorry, it stunts you. This has always been my opinion because, like I was saying earlier, look at every person that does fan art. When their numbers are low, that's what they turn to. When they're not getting enough views, what do they turn to? Their entire pages are full of fan art. And don't tell me you can't get big on your own artwork. Use Band-Aid. The creator of Just Play. I literally have listed my friends. It's a Lola, Sketchy Finch. There are hundreds, thousands, millions of artists on Instagram, DeviantArt, and everywhere else that get famous off their own work. It is literally you. Can it be a springboard? Yeah, people have said that to me, that's a springboard, but I'm sorry, it is not good for development. It should be a springboard when you're 13 and you're horny and you're writing your first Harry Potter fanfic. And that should be it. After that, you should move on from it. Deriving creative influence from your favorite pop culture media is one thing. Making money off someone else's, and that's the thing, Pink Dolphin Milk. If you said, like, for instance, where is it? Do I have it here? I still have to, by the way, to anyone who's commissioned me, I apologize that I haven't sent anything out yet, guys. I'm going to be very frank with you. As you know, I've had a lot of financial troubles, and right now, mailing is expensive. Like, I didn't realize it's going to be like $5 to $8 of mail. So that's why I'm like, well, shit. But my character, Azrael, I told all of you, originally, I saw him in a dream, and he looked like Inuyasha. So his designs derived from that. But as much as I could, I changed him over the years to get as far away from that design as possible. Why not email a printable PDF? Because I want them to have the original. Starting you do art for me for free. I can't with you, James. I will say to someone who did fan art, I do like it, but I feel better doing my projects of my own, even as a prompt. Right. Oh yeah, a lot of indie comics books have been having problems with postal costs. Yeah, you can kick out fan art much faster than an original design. Exactly. Because here's my thing, and they're like, well, that's how we get noticed faster. It's just a smarter way to do it. I want you all to think about this. If everyone stopped doing fan art, we would all get more notice for our original artwork. Like, it's not that hard. You ain't seeing Napples. I'm not drawing Gee today. I'm going to draw Aviana today. That's what I'm going to draw. I always go back to Aviana. She's the one, I don't know why, but visually I always draw her the most. I don't know why. But I love her. But that's the point, guys. That is the point. If we just thought for a second, if you want your talent to be what people notice you for, then why would you hide behind someone's IP? She is, I came up with her one day. I mean, look at Vizzy Pop. Right, and Vizzy, I can't believe I forgot to mention her. Thank you. Dolphin Milk always has me in the clutch. Original characters take longer, and they're yours, but they're yours. You develop them, and you love them, and you create them, and then if you want to change them, nobody can stop you. No one can tell you no. If you want the hair to be longer, if you want to change the color, nobody can tell you no. If you want a race swap, no one can tell you no. Why would you want to be beholden to somebody else's creation? Why would you limit yourself like that? This is the point. Going even beyond the legalities. Whenever I see some of my exceedingly talented followers putting themselves in a little pigeonhole and only drawing fan art, I'm like, I would love to see what you could make for yourself. Look at Todd McFarlane interview where he says, no one cared about your original characters. Right. My first character actually originated from Gacha Life. I had a design in mind, implemented in Gacha Life when I started drawing him. I know most of them are created through shows and RPs. Too many variables. Give me a pose sheet to start with. I mean, the thing is, that's fine. A pose sheet is great. I'm thinking I might do her in an arch nouveau. I did not say that right at all. I just want to see new things. I'm tired of reboots. Right. That was a fun point. Do a character slightly off hue. Twitter's Rees. Right. But they can't stop you if it's your character. If you want to make it trans, bi, whatever, go for it, babe. Do you? I literally simp. I do, James. It's in my description on most of my videos. I have it right after if you want to collab with me. Okay, so I'm going to say his last few points, and then I actually have a question for all of you, and I really want your input. You have to, exactly, you have an emotional attachment, like, oh, well, these characters mean something to us. Wouldn't a character you created mean more to you? I feel this is the same people that very much have a hard time with people that are their role models not living up to exactly what they want. Can't freehand. And that's fine. If you can't freehand, I told people this. Go, if you can't design, go to somebody that makes adoptables. Buy character sheets. Get a modeling program that can help you. If you can't design your own characters, there are literally people that, for a living, design characters and sell them. They give away the rights to these characters, usually for pretty cheap. It's my baby. I love my characters. Right, never meet your heroes. That's why I don't have any heroes. I have people that I very much enjoy, but I was never one of those kids that went out and like, you know, I love the Backstreet Boys. I did not sign up for one single time where I could meet the Backstreet Boys beyond, like, you know, I wanted to go and take a picture with them. But, you know, those things where it's like, oh, you can spend a day with Nick Carter. No. I blame cons. But the thing is, if they banned fan art from the get-go, Pluribus, cons would be great places for original stuff to thrive. Because I've seen it. I've seen original art thrive at cons. I've seen it happen. But anyways, so I think I've pontificated long enough about this. We've gone almost for a full first hour about it. People conflate admiration with and idolation. The problem is they conflate views and likes with validation and talent. Because my thing is, if you post something that is not fan art and you get little likes on it, then that means your followers aren't your followers. They just know that you're going to draw what they like. And I mean by, you know, if they like Naruto, they don't see you as a person. They're like, wow, they draw Naruto in the fetish that I like, or they draw Naruto in the way that I like. They've tried to roast me for my few likes. Yeah, but I know they're real. Because if my Instagram was a direct relation to my YouTube, I would have 11,000 followers on my Instagram. I don't. Most of them don't care about my artwork. But I see names in this chat that show up every single week for me, that want to see my drawings, that then make their way to my Instagram and like my drawings. So nobody can tell me that that's not real. I want that any day of the week. Yes, would it be nice to get thousands of likes? Would it be nice to get hundreds of thousands of followers? Of course. But I want you to come to me because you like what I make. I want you guys to like me and my creations. That's the point. Originality is hard to find these days. Exactly. Because too many people get pigeonholed into making fan art. Thank you, James. Twitter does not agree with you. They believe I'm a mean and cruel woman and a turf. Let me tell you something, Da Vinci? There's a reason why he's most people's favorite artist. That man was a cut above everything. He was just... You can't. Oh, and then someone tried to mock me about line weight, and I'm like, okay. Faithful are the wounds of a friend. You like me. You really like me. But anyway, so I've pontificated about this long enough. I guarantee we're gonna get at least someone in the chat at some point, because it even happened last night while I was on the Animal Hour with Amarata, so I'm waiting for it. But I have a question for all of you. I have gotten a serious offer. It's not a big one, but I've gotten a serious offer for a sponsorship. And the problem I have with it is what it is. It's a snack crate. I won't say the company, but it's a subscription box. Every month they send you snacks from different countries. And they were going to give me, yes, I know. It's, and the thing is, not the snack crate. It is a snack, like it's a monthly, no, they're just international. Now, I love these things. I think they're fun because I like trying different things. And so they do a different country every month. Starson is a whole snack. Oh, dolphin. Oh. Sea Breen, and that's what I thought. That's my conundrum, because I want to do it because one, yeah, I kind of really want them to send me the box. Yes, I want to get the free stuff. Yes, I want to sign up for this thing because I think they're fun. Because, like, I was going to spin it as, if you're going to have your cheat day, get Mr. Starson to sample the snacks. See, he's pickier than me. I don't think that'll work. What I was thinking of was spinning it in a way where it's like, if you're going to have snacks, you can have your monthly. Like, everyone has a cheat day every week of some kind. I know that because I'm in the same boat, right? And that's how I was going to do it. Like, this, you get your monthly snack box and you can space it out throughout the month. That way you can still meet your goals. I was thinking because it conflicts with the weight loss bit, but could also share with coworkers in a once a month. That's what I'm trying to figure out, but I don't want to feature my coworkers because in order to do it, I have to feature them. And so you guys have been with me now for a while. Could you use some of it as possible fan gifts? Like, now that's something that could do. Like, I could give away the snacks. But I wonder what are the legalities of that? A monthly cheat, right? What I was thinking was I can make it like, this is, are you going to be, even though you're dieting, everyone's going to have a cheat day. Maybe you can just try a different culture's food. Card reading, no, I don't do that. The mailing would be expensive. You're right. I can't even send out the pictures, let alone the snacks. You can order British snacks from eBay. That's true. And depending on the specialty market you have around you, sometimes the international markets will have those. Programs to help you freehand? Did I? So I came to you guys because I want to know, let's say you put on a video and you see me use a sponsor and the sponsor is a monthly snack crate. What's your reaction? I'm out, Lady Star. Arrivederci and hail to you. Bye, Derp. Take care and all the chat. Much love. Yeah, I know. Pink Dolphin Milk. I wanted to go so bad. Oh, yeah, there's programs that are, oh, shit. Let me see. It's on my phone. Let me see. Poser. Easy Pose is one of them. Clip Studio has posers that you can buy. You can buy modeling dolls. You can go on to Etsy and buy character sheets. And if you look up on Etsy and or it's not a diet. No, it's not diet, Pluribus. Again, that's why I was like, let me ask my people. Whatchamacallit. You can go on to Etsy, Instagram, DeviantArt, and you can find people that do what are called adoptables. And adoptables are a character you can buy, and it's your character. So, you know, I would be excited. I am excited. The problem is that I just wonder. I wonder if it's tone deaf. Because that was my first thought. Like, right after I was like, oh, a real sponsorship. It was like, If you can't copyright Midjourney images, you can at least use them. That's very true. So yeah, Easy Poser. I don't know if you can see it on there. No, you really can't. But Easy Poser is an app you can use, and it's like $5 to get the full thing. But you get, like, it's very good. Like, why not try a little bite of each snack and then create a character for each snack to take the rest to work? Maybe. See, I want to get a litmus for what you guys would think. Are you trying to freehand or digital or buy hard copy? I assume digital. Do you mean a manga, Just Cat? Because I'm talking about something else. Let me see. Ooh, good golly, Miss Molly. Let me see. Sorry, I was checking something. Ooh, Jade, hello. Guess what? What is the baby here? Did the baby come? Is there a baby, Jade? Do we have a dragon whelp? Yes, Just Cat, there are. There are, and they're on Amazon. You can get some really good ones. Yes! There is a dragon whelp! Everyone, congrats. Woo! Let's get some pink hearts and joyful confetti in the chat for our brand new little member of the galaxy, 9 pounds, 8.6 ounces. I was so, as soon as she said, guess what? I'm like, ooh. I'm so happy for you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Was labor intense? How'd you do, babe? Two little piglies. What, Orion? Or is it Greta? Oh, Greta. Congrats on the baby. Took a total of 4. Damn! They barely got the epidural in. Girl, go you. Yeah, how are you feeling? Like, she was quick. She was like, Mom, we're ready to go. We done. Choco's just finding anything that's pink and putting it in the chat. Oh, I'm so happy for you, honey. That is amazing. I don't think this is Jade's first one. I think it's... Don't you have a little boy already, Jade, or am I crazy? Third. So she's already had other children, yeah. Nope, just 3 girls. I was so eager to be born that he crowned in the car ride to the hospital. Stop. Damn. I was completely planned. Well, okay. My mom completely planned me. Will I flag? Fuck it. Damn, Choco. She just found anything that had pink in it. Whatchamacallit. I was completely planned. My mom was told, right? She was told, Mrs. So-and-so, because your son damaged you so much, you need to go on birth control. You need to get fixed. You cannot have any more kids. And my dad was very insistent. No more. And my mom was like, not a problem, honey. It's not. It's the trans one. And my mom was like, no problem, honey. No problem. And proceeded to quietly go off birth control without telling my dad. And she waited until he would be gone for a month. Right? So that way, it was around, like, that was around the time she was doing, like, she made sure all the mating happened. And then, whatchamacallit, my dad was gone. Hands up for the unwanted kids in the chat. I was planned only by one part of the party. And my dad was in California on business because he used to work for a big company. And October 31st of 1986, my mom got nauseous in the coffee aisle of Stop and Shop. And that's how she knew she was pregnant with me. And a week later, my dad came home. And my dad had been in one of these big freaking earthquakes while he was in California. And she greets him at the airport. He goes, whoa, that earthquake was crazy. How was your week? She's like, I'm pregnant. He went, you win. And then my dad said, I thought the doctor said we couldn't have any more children, Marion. And my mom smiled at him. He said, so how'd you have it? She went, oops. So you guys see where I get my energy from. And it was hilarious. But then that bitch had the audacity to get mad at me for wanting kids so bad. And I was like, excuse you? You were specifically told by a doctor you might die. And you still were like, deuces, I'm going to do it anyway. So don't you say shit to me. My kiddo should have been born end of October. She wouldn't wait. August it was. She was like, listen, lady, I'm gonna do what I want. Listen, my parents couldn't keep their hands off each other. Speaking of dying, Gothic's just died again in a game! Tell her it's expected. I expected that of her. I'm trying to configure what I want her to do. Doctor, you can't have kids. Bet. Right. My mom was definitely... She marched to the beat of her own drum. She didn't get to do a lot of things she wanted to do in life, which was unfair because my mom really was a very good person. And she tried so hard. That's why I kind of feel bad that she died so early because, frankly, there was so many things I wanted to have her do before she ever passed away. So now I'm really encouraging my dad to at least do them. That's where you get it, Star Son. I don't know what you mean, Pink Dolphin Milk. Let me tell you something, guys. You'd see my mom a lot. If my mother was alive for any of this, my mother would be going absolutely crazy. Let Granny know. I am busy, Chaco. You go do it. Good vibes to you and family. Yes, Jade. Make sure you rest a lot, okay? And take some time for you. And hello, Penny. What are you doing? You're okay. What's the matter, you? What's the matter? She's having a moment. Yeah? Come here. What is the problem? What's the matter? Yeah? There you go. Go ahead. Orion, hush. Rest, sleep? What's that? I know. See, when she does this, it's a sign of insecurity. When she's dodging my hand like that, it means her nerves are shot. Which she always did before anyone asks. She did that before she almost died. Which, thanks, Penny. You're the reason I'm getting roasted on Twitter. It's your fault. Everyone's big mad about that Dumbo Circus one. Finally finished puppy sitting. Super sweet dog, but massive separation anxiety. Ugh. I wonder why you've been so quiet. Look at those curvatures. This is Aviana. And I purposely wanted to design somebody that was thinner than what I normally draw. So Aviana is more of a delicate frame. Very long torso, thin waist. Gio knocked the laptop off my laptop during a meeting. Ooh. She's athletic. Yes, she's very athletic. She is Diablo and Angel's daughter. Good girl, Penny. I can't find my little eraser. My little eraser pen. I don't know where the hell it went. You say fan art is theft, but you drew fan art and it's okay. See, guys, I told you they come eventually. Fan art is theft. I did draw it. What I did doesn't negate what I said. But it's okay. You missed most of the conversation anyway. She looks like she has a ballerina frame. Somewhat. Or gym. I tried to make her someone, like, very, like you were saying, athletic. Dancer would be accurate. I wanted to make her someone that just felt very elegant just from looking at her. I always have a hard time drawing heavier characters. I know how you draw herself on your channel, and it's cute. Aww. I definitely try to. I always try to make sure I learn different figures because it does make the cast look a little better. Like, even not all the guys have the same amount of muscles. She's a lady. Very much so. Like, she's into knitting. She's very quiet. She's kind of shy. Loves her family. That's why I one day randomly decided to pair her with Red. And I haven't looked back since. Because Red is a dick. Like a utter dick, but he's like super sweet to her. I knew a guy who said that if you went outside and drew a tree, you weren't an artist. What's your opinion? I think that everyone has to practice. And the thing is, I find nature drawings very hard to do. She picks her nose. When I do that now, I just don't have time for it anymore. Like, I don't understand why he would say that, because nature drawings are beautiful. To be able to capture nature exactly is extremely difficult. So I don't agree with him. You have fan art all over your Instagram. I literally have 4 pieces, Davey, but thank you for the interactions. Thank you so much. I can list exactly what fan art I have. Are you ready? Internet Insect, which is such an apropos name. I have the one Dumbo one. I have the 2 I did of my mods and their avatars. And I have the one I did of my friend Leon as Peridot. So, out of how many Instagram posts? Let's see. How many Instagram posts do I have now? Let's see. Let's look. I have over 1,037 posts, my guy. Out of all of them, I have 4. That's not all over. And you had to dig for several of them. Drawing for my friends, drawing their faces, is not the same thing. If I draw my friend, let's see. I drew Michelle, and I drew Blair, and I drew Gothics. I drew my friends. And I made gift art for 2 fellow artists who requested that people join in on the artwork. But what I want you to say, Internet Insect, show me where I said that I was exempt from what I said. I'll wait. Where did I ever say anywhere on those posts, on Instagram, on Twitter? Because I'll wait. It'll be a while. Where did I say, those aren't fan art, they're public domain, try again, baby? Go ahead, I know it's hard. Rub those 2 brain cells together. They're both competing for 3rd place, but it's okay. Where did I say that I didn't include myself? Show me. Go on, shoo. Go find it. You'll be there all day. Go on, boy. Go fetch. You can't. Because it doesn't exist. All right, James, you go be good, honey. Oh, Lord, she's getting into teaching mode, right? Because that's the problem. They're all so angry and so triggered. They could not resist going to every one of my socials to find the tiniest nugget they could to get mad at me for. And they found those little pictures and they were like, oh, we've done it. No, she'll seem wrong. No, I'm still right. I never took myself out of that equation. Yes, what I did was lazy and it was theft. And if I got sued for it, I would not fight about it. See, I wouldn't have a 12 million person meltdown over it. I would say, you know what? I done fucked up. You're right. That's what you can't handle. See, unlike the thousands of people who retweeted it because it hurt their fifis, because it hit a little too close to home, you go look at the rest of my Instagram. Go look. Go on. Go. If you're still there, because you were brave enough to come to the chat, let's see if you're still there. You'll look. It's almost completely full, except for those few pieces I listed, of original artwork. But go ahead and be mad, baby. I'm glad I live rent-free in that head of yours. Oh, they big mad. Oh, Chris, they big mad. I don't think no, they're on Twitch. And I don't know if they're sitting there trying to think of the best thing to say to me or if they've gone. But because this is streaming on Twitter as well. I don't know how people can see it, but it's streaming on Twitter as well. That's what I'm shocked at. See, I've muted all the whatchamacallit. I've muted all of the things. First thing I did this morning was mute all of them. I was like, this is getting ridiculous. And also the views are slowing down on the retweets because it was hitting like millions of views an hour for about a solid 4 hours. It was hitting like every hour was a new million. But when I went to bed last night, it was 11 million. When I woke up this morning, it was 12 million. Now it's heading towards 13 million. That's slowing down. So it's like, Now, is it weird that I don't consider it viral? Let me see. I think I'll have the TV on out there because I'm suddenly hearing noises that are not like the dogs. Like, well, poo. But yeah, with Aviana, I'm trying to make her like very delicate, refined, a lady, like Pink Dolphin Milk said. Is the resident serial killer in your house? No. Do you have a long shift today? It's not going to be a shift per se. So what we have to do is we're going to have the restaurant featured in this local conference. And so what they asked from us is that we have recipes. Orion, oh God, he might be out there doing something bad. I don't know. Excuse you, Choco Hooligan. Excuse the fuck out of you. Where is that damn eraser? I want you all to understand that I'm doing this while balancing Zorro, and it is not easy. Found it. There it is. So what we're doing is today we're going to pull out a bunch of different things. Like we want to add duck to the menu, which, oh my God, guys, let me tell you something. She's ruined me. She has ruined me. I love duck. Why'd she have to get me enjoying something that I can't get easy? So mean. Oh, we never decided. What do you guys think on that box? Should I or shouldn't I? Oh, pull out. Well, I'm burning you whilst writing about tech shit. Uh-huh. I will not be cooking. I will be taking the photos. They got you ducked up. I'm going quackers over it. I don't like that. On the box, what's your concern? Tone deafness. I think that's it. I'm just very concerned about tone deaf. What do you mean, what's that? Weight loss people might take it? Right, yeah. That. How they might perceive what I'm saying. So I'm talking about healthy eating and smart choices, and then I'm saying, come get the snack box. I think having a sponsor that is a snack pack wouldn't be a bad thing. Even healthy eaters have snacks. You may want to address not eating the whole box in one sitting. That's true. That's what I'm trying to figure out. You could rip into them and tell your viewers how bad the snacks are for you? I don't know. Well, that wouldn't make any sense. I'm trying to make money off of them, not destroy them. That's not how a sponsorship works, Pink Dolphin Milk. Gotta be ripping into my patrons. Hi, Holly. I don't know, I'm trying. It's okay. It's sad people think that one box equals a snack. Yeah, no, it's like, I was thinking, hey, if you're gonna have snacks in your house, because I have some snacks from when Matt and I did, I think 2 years ago, we did a snack box. Yeah, how to piss off a sponsor. Good God, I missed mine. Oh, sorry, she's 1:30. My stoned ass would think one box is a whole snack. I work in auditing, not marketing. Because that's how I was seeing it was, if you want to get your cheat meal every month, this would be your way to have a cheat meal because it's pre-sectioned. It gives you a set amount of snacks, and you can decide what you're going to have. If you're going to have a tiny cheat every day, you know, how to plan for that. Are you going to plan it out for the family? Things like that. Because I don't want to make this guy wait for long. That's what I was thinking. Space it out. I mean, these are bags of chips and candy. They're not going anywhere, guys. Like, I don't care if it does have an expiration date. That shit lasts. Okay, so good God, I miss Molly. If in his section, maybe say look at the labels and make decisions for yourself. That's what I was thinking. It's true. I'm going to concentrate a little bit longer over it. Those who are going to have a problem with have a problem no matter what. Some people consider apples bad because of fructose. I did get people mad at me because someone said, I'm sorry, the mango gummies I told you guys about that are literally just mango, and I mean they're just fucking mango. They were like, I'm sorry, this isn't a good alternative because it's mostly sugar. It'd be better off getting a low-carb gummy. A low-carb gummy is full of all sorts of bad stuff. Why would I do that? Vending machine used to be my best friend at the old office. Now I just walk into my break. Snacks are sweet but silently deadly. My knees have thanked me for my change. Exactly, Pink Dolphin Milk. How can you hate fruit? Right. People have a hate for fruit. They just because they think it's automatically bad because it has any kind of fructose in it. Don't the person that fruit produces natural sugar, or did they miss that part of science? I like keto, but I have encountered folks who will go a little too hardcore with it to the point of fruit being bad. Right. Moderation is key. These are lifestyle changes, not a fad diet. Fad diet is no long-term plan. No. I have tried her donuts. Guys, let me tell you something. I would have my house full of them if I could. Okay? You don't understand. Michelle's donuts are good. And they really are filling. Like, I fucking love them. If somebody wants to, like, send me, like, 6 boxes, I won't fight you. I will not fight anyone. They're so good. The double chocolate's my favorite. I eat half of one after my workouts. I have only gotten to try the chocolate one. But let me tell you something. Michelle, sponsor Starson. I will fucking sell the shit out of those donuts. They are hard, right? Because they sell out so quick. Like, they're so good, though. Like, I'm pretty sure her boyfriend is the one that, whatchamacallit. Her boyfriend's the one that came up with the recipe. He did a good job. I never got to have the birthday cake one, and I want the... She actually was like, want me to send you a box? I was like, I don't want to do that. Because I feel bad. I want to support her, not have her just send me stuff. Her donuts look amazing. They are really good. But I will tell you, they would not make it to the UK, Marsha. The lemon one is my least fave, but it's the texture of the coconut. See, I want to try the lemon one, even though it's got coconut in it. I want to try it. What, Penny? What? What's the matter, little girl? Why are you being weird? Put the link in the chat. Hold on. Let me get up. Good boy. Oof! My fucking shoulder. Let me get it up. Hold on. Zoro makes me tired. When I hold him, guys, I get so sleepy. It's ridiculous. What, guys? What's wrong? Hello, puppers. What's the matter? What? No, because when you press over here, you turn off my computer. Thank you. No. Thank you. Have a kiss? Thank you. Go get it. What? That heavy breathing you hear is Orion, and I don't know what's up with him. Excuse me. Let me see. I think I have to pause it up. Show more. Here we go. Copy. Here it comes. Here's what I will tell you guys. You will want these donuts. You will want these donuts. They're sold out right now. She announces when they're coming out. Oh, the birthday cake just shipped out. Oh, I'm so sad. I didn't know. Ah! I would dead ass take 2 boxes of each and be thrilled. Dead ass, guys. They're so good. I'm gonna beat her up. She didn't tell me the birthday cake was back. The Napple thirst is always strong with her. She loves them Napples. Hey, Penny. Yeah, you okay? I know. They are pricey, but if you consider the price of one listen, they're not pricey to me because of what they are. If they were regular, like yeast donuts where they don't fill you up and you're going to be hungry for like 20 more of them, then I'd be like, wow, these are expensive. But you get full real easy eating one. I demand apple tassels. Excuse you, ma'am. She is a lady. Like, when you consider all the variables that come into Michelle's Donuts, they really do make sense. I always get 2 boxes when I can, one for me and one for my honey. Oh, by the way, I get married next month. Congrats! Oh my gosh, how long have you guys been together? $4 years. Oh gosh. You're like me and my husband. We had to wait 6 years before we could tie the knot. Yes, big congratulations. Sorry. Sorrow got me all sleepy, guys. I can't. Old man's a jerk. Ah, that's why it wasn't feeling right. That's why her arms are too short. I was like, why are her arms just feeling so weird? And that's why. They were way too short. The panini made things off. Just a little bit. The panini put off a lot of people. That was something else they got mad at me for, guys. No jibby jabs. She said she'll bring price down a little when they get to mass production stage. Yeah, but that's going to be a while. By the way, I seriously don't understand people who decide to get married after a year. I've only known 2 couples that was successful. Only 2. And one of them was my marriage counselor when Matt and I were getting married at the Catholic Church. They got married after 3 weeks. 3 weeks. She didn't compare me. She compared Italians to communists. You can't get me a second time, Chaco. It's all right. I understand. You being from the UK, it's difficult for you to understand that. They are. Like, at least they were. They have been married for like 50 years. They've been married a long time. Like, they were together a long time. You're joke from the UK, you bitch! Couldn't hear that, Chaco, over your United Kingdom accent. Okay, that's a different generation too. Right. I imagine their marriage is very different. See, I've had a lot of people ask me how I've had a successful marriage, and I'm like, it's a lot that goes into it. People used to get married very early back then. Right. Like, I think the problem is a lot of people, like, I hate couples goals. Even as I think it's kind of cool to look at, I don't like them. I don't like that pressure being put on people. Because the thing is, your man can't always do what other men can do. Come to Vegas, Chaco. I'll teach you to count cards. I feel bad. It didn't register in my head that Pink Dolphin Milk was in Vegas until after I left Vegas. Brian and I have been together since 2013. Finally got married last year. Wanted money for a nice wedding. Of course, we were engaged since 2015. They do seem artificial, and they do become artificial. Don't worry, Pink Dolphin Milk. Sunday I'll have money again, and I might come back out because we do enjoy Vegas. Like, I will say, guys, Vegas is fun. It really is. Food alone makes Vegas worth going. I lived in Chinatown. Right now, what I'm using to hold up the camera, I got in Vegas. It's from Sweet Talk. This was a matcha drink. Work for MGM. What? I had no idea. I was literally in your hotel. Literally in your hotel. I went and saw Ka, the dragon one. The best relationship, take work and communication. The problem is that you have to, hi Toasty. The problem with relationships, guys, is you have to be okay with being left alone. Especially if you're like me and Starman. If you have financial issues, you have to be okay. Oh, thank you, Tony. I appreciate you. Now you're at the Aria, but I mean the company as a whole. Right. The Aria, I think there's a restaurant there I wanted to go to. I know there's a show by Cirque du Soleil. There's a whole thing, but it's kind of confusing, dude. If ever Vegas, I look up Dolphin, I want to get all that moolah. Let me tell you something. I admire Dolphin to be able to afford Vegas because holy shit. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something, Dolphin Milk. Vegas, the Golden Nugget did not treat me right. I still haven't gotten my money back from them, the deposit. Constant work, effort, communication, tough talks, and foundation and finances, right? But I'm back, baby. Listen, appointments are important. But yeah, the problem is a lot of folks, girls don't want to be left alone. They don't want their man to be working all the time. They don't want their man to be, the Golden Nugget was shit. Let me tell you something. Had I but known, I would have gone through you. Yeah, I did not get I've been checking. I never got them back, and I don't know how to. Listen, girl, I'll take whatever you can give. Follow up on that call. Listen, that's the problem. They'll just say, we already issued it. Because I know, because I've been on that side of the phone. There's only so much you can do. I can show you all so much. I believe it. But the problem is when you do a refund, if they say they've done the refund, everything else is left in the ether. And after the way they treated me, they won't care. I will tell you right now, they will not care. Ask Dolphin Milk. I imagine she's heard some stories about the Golden Nugget because I heard them after. I knew that they were an old hotel, so I thought, they've been here a while. They would act better, but no. Oh, yes, Toasty. Actually push Brian out of the house to protect his blood pressure. Our 5-year-old's hitting in. Ooh. The Angelica Pickles stage. You can show us all so much of Vegas, right? Because that's all I want to see. You should. Toasty, send it to me. I don't care where Brian goes or what he does as long as he stays out of trouble. Right. I tell Starman that all the time. Like, if you need to get out of the house, you need to tell me in advance. Like, I need to know these things. Where shall I send? If you want to send it to my email, hold on. Ashpet, Mom. Nope, that's not right. Yeah, I typed that right. Also, wait. Oh yeah, that's what I say. Also, guys, for the first time in almost a year, or even maybe a year, we've hit 20,000 on a video. And I have gained almost 1,000 followers in the last month. So we're doing it, guys. We are doing. As a matter of fact, let me check right now. Twitter's had me so distracted that I have not even checked my YouTube. Ooh, good golly, Miss Molly. Let's see. I am now at almost 11,300 subscribers. And my watch time this month has been over 10,000 hours. A gain of 766 followers. And my Silence is Deafening video, yep, it's still sitting at 20,000. What did you guys think of that intro on the Silence is Deafening? I worked very hard on that. I sat for literally a week trying to think how to do that intro properly. Hey, Rachel. It was good. You loved it. These are crazy numbers for me, that's for sure. Haven't seen these numbers in a long time. And one of the haters actually said that I am shadow banned on Instagram. Which, everyone doesn't want to hear me say. What, Penny? What's wrong? Hey, come here and shush. Hey. Yeah? What's the matter? What? Go ahead. You're almost at 11. Yay! No, Orion, no. Because you always get too pushy. No. I know. I sent you employee discount rates. Thank you, honey. Thank you. I'd like to go back out to Vegas, hopefully in another 2 years. That's my hope. Because right now, I have 3 subs. Where's your Thirsty Boys drawing? Listen, I decided to do traditional today because I had a lot to talk about. And we all know that I can't exactly concentrate or I can't exactly multitask when I do digital. God bless me, I try. Oh, we're finally starting to get a balance with my job. And then I can start drawing more for myself. And I have to get balanced by May because we got Mermaid coming up, and you know how I am about that. Especially now that we have not one, not two, but 3 new characters. You can't... Girl, she who is supposed to be doing an assignment for school shall not talk. Really, Pluribus? You're going to be living there? What are you going to be doing? Maybe you can work for Pink Dolphin Milk. Can you math? I cannot math. I can't math at all. I'm bad at math. I'm so bad at math. They had to take the freshman class for math and split it up over 4 years. I can count money. That's about it. Knock it off! You don't know. The hotels could need that. I can't. Now I really can't even. Chaco! Dolphin milk? I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. I can't number. I can't number at all. That's why sometimes, like, if I lose a patron and I lose like more money than I thought, I'm like, I don't care, I just accept it. Or if I get analytics from YouTube and I'm looking at these numbers and it's like, this is negative, this is positive, and I'm like, what is? The numbers are bigger, isn't that good? And I just don't get it. Don't start adding letters and shit and new symbols, and I hate that. What product could my artwork with? Also, I'm thinking about one day making simple greeting cards. I think you'd be excellent at that, Moon. So do you mean product is in like a medium, like what I'm using right now, or product is in like a product that would be a sponsorship? What do you mean, Moon? I was horrible at math. Now I do billing for a living. My analytics make me cry sometimes, right, Christian? Thank you, Toasty. Like, sometimes I'm like, I don't get it. I don't understand this. Just go watch the video, because I don't know what all of this means. Pre-algebra, listen. My brain shuts off. Like, oh! I think shirts and stickers, absolutely. I think absolutely shirts and stickers. Let me see. Where's my moon stuff? I wasn't going to pet you, you little rat. Let me see. By the way, guys, that is how you send stuff to me. But let me see. I keep all my moon letters right here. All my moon stickers should be in my moon letters. Wait, are they not? They're not. Where's my moon stickers? Coat. They're supposed to be in here. Do not. No, Pluribus, I promise you, it won't end well. Of course I keep them. These are precious. Here's what I will tell you guys. I think there's been a misconception, though, about how I feel about artwork. as the IP holder of my face and my characters, I 100% give you free reign to art to fan art. Just don't slash them. Don't bastardize my characters. That's what I don't want. If you want to draw something for me, if you want to make art of me, I am totally okay with that. Like, this is to the point where I'm actually going to make a video and put it and pin it on my Instagram. But, yeah. Yeah, if somebody drew me, made stickers for me, absolutely. That's what would make it a real success. Would make what a real success? Ooh, good golly. Don't do to Star Son what Amazon did to Tolkien Lord. Yes, please don't. Please don't. Oh, and you guys asked what I'm doing today. So we're going taking photos of food so I can present them to this person who's going to be featuring us in the conference. And then we are going upstairs and we are sorting all of the clerical work for the restaurant. Won't be a while. Oh, if I can explain to you, Pluribus, you are a sweet man, and you are very, you've been a patron, you've been a supporter, you've been a simp, and I love you. I promise you. It's not worth it. You'll not like me by the end of trying to teach me math. My husband gave up. He knows better. You the new series? Haven't seen it. I would not. I would not. Oh, speaking of the husband right now, Matthew, Darkblaze, explain to the crowd what it's like trying to teach me mathematics. Go ahead. Tell them. Tell everybody. What now? I say it in the best way possible. Matt, help us math. Listen, get ready. I don't. And why don't you, honey? Tell them why you don't. Why don't you teach me math? Tell them. Discuss. Calculus. Is that a thing? Because I might have it. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Oh, I want a coffee. But there's a coffee maker at work, but I'm probably just going to have a second coffee when I get there because I really want a coffee now. I don't know. Calculophobia? Oh, yeah, it's real. Is it real? Red and blue equals green. Why would you say that? No. It's math dyslexia, but with difficulty understanding comprehension. Listen, if that's, I may have that because literally my brain, my eyes go numb. I physically feel my eyes go numb and my brain. You couldn't hear anything, babe? Babe, tell the crowd why you don't teach me math. Why don't you teach me math? What's the reason? Changing font and spacing characters helps. I physically get a headache just looking at the numbers. I can do money numbers because it's a physical thing I'm holding. I can so like when I imagine coins, right? If I'm doing that, right? So when I'm imagining money, I physically can imagine the bill adding up. Like I will imagine 4 quarters, right? Or I'll imagine 10 dimes. Like I will imagine, oh, did I even do that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I physically, the reason why I can do numbers for money is because I'm imagining the physical items. It's pointless. And why is it pointless, Matt? What happens? Counting bears. I take off my shoes to finish counting. No, pink dolphin milk, I can't. The only way I can, and hope this helps, don't know how YouTube money. Oh, Moon, thank you, honey. Thank you, Moon, for that $5 donation. See, I know how to count that 5. I know how to count that. Well, listen, guys, I'm not kidding when I say your girl's got some problems right now, but your girl's trying. I am usually very quiet about them, but I know that now that a lot of them affect some of you, I have to let you guys know, because, if you've gotten commissions, it is not that I am ignoring you. It is that literally we's broke. We are here for you in your math struggles, Mr. Uncle. You don't know the half of it. You don't know the half of it. I need people here. Like right now, we're about to do our taxes. And this is the first year I'm doing taxes where I didn't pay any taxes. Word problems in math, they're the devil. 12 times 5. Okay, so 12 times 5. What I'll do is I then take 5 12s and I smoosh them together. So that makes 50. And so 5 times 2 equals 10. So it makes 60. See, you guys are already answering it as I'm coming up yet. I have to physically see an item that I can take and count in my head. But I got it right! Got it right, though! See, I understand it. I can't memorize it. Wait, oh no! Okay, baby, I'll see you when you get here. Be safe. If Starson has 4 kittens and adopts 4 more, how many does she have? That I can do. I don't have 4, I have 9. Just say no to math, right? Not even once. Math, not once. I can't. It's hard. How do you solve any equation? That's the best part. I don't. Literally, I wanted to $100 super chat. YouTube, $3 for every 10. Don't do this. I don't know. That's too much. The M word is a 4-letter word, right? I'd have to take each 100 and then stack them up. That's 97 times. Oh, God, no, you've already lost me. Nope, that's too much. I literally start hurting just thinking about that. That'd be 10 97s. No, that'd be 10 7s. So you can't do this, guys. $30. There you go. See? Can't do that. I can't math in my head. I can't. I had to sit down, take it, and look at it, and then make the image. Math is the square root of all evil. Exactly. Exactly. Pink Dolphin Milk gets it. See, Chaco, you're a fucking scientist. No. There's no way you get. You are a scientist. Pluribus is an engineer. It's what you people do. My dad was an engineer, super smart. I nearly failed math so many times. Right. Prove it. You literally said it to me. Like, we rely on people like you and Pluribus to make the world better. You better be able to do the math. I just make pretty pictures and I talk about fat bitches. I don't need to know the math. I don't gotta know. You're here from my looks, not my brain. She did say it on stream. And she said it in the Discord. I'm sure if we dug long enough, we'd find it. I was kidnapped. Lies and deceit. Prove it. Listen, I'll get Bub on it. Oh, Moon, honey. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not cool. I just pretend. No. I appreciate that. I try to be the person that 15-year-old Starson would have liked. I try very hard to be the person that Kid Me would be proud to call herself. But pictures of fat, mouthy bitches is so much more fun than Excel all day, which is why you're here, Pluribus. America education, that's the worst thing, Pink Dolphin Milk. I went to really good educational places. I'm just very stubborn. Once I don't want to learn something, I won't learn it. Because it just hurts to learn it. I went to very good schools. I was not in the top of my class. The last time I was in the Honor Society, I was 13 years old. That was it. Want a bumper sticker? I'm here to draw pretty pictures of fat bitches! Oh my god. Should make that a shirt. I just draw pretty pictures and talk about fat bitches. Oh my god. That's too much. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Oh gee, I came from bumfuck country bumpkin BS high school, barely graduated, but I did it, baby, right? Out of 300, I was in the bottom 10. C's and B's, I think I only had an A in gym and in whatchamacallit, in gym and in art. Because shockingly, I was extremely active. I was really fucking good at badminton. Well, okay, I wasn't really fucking good at badminton by the rules, but I was really, really good at hitting the birdie. Like, I would bolt across that fucking court. I was going to be a theoretical physicist because whenever I say, go ahead and prove me wrong, I can't. What I love is that, I just want you guys to think about this. I've got a auditor from Vegas, a fucking engineer, and a scientist, amongst others, in my chat. I've got the coolest fucking fans. I have got the coolest fucking followers. Like, that's what floors me. I don't know what I did to deserve all of you. I've got talented artists like Chaco and Moon and Alice and Edie and so many people. Professionals have hobbies too. Right. But the fact that you guys chose me That's the thing. It's the fact that you guys chose me. I'm a follower of kidnapping. You know you love me too much. I've got authors. I've got Linda. I've got Rachel. 2 professional authors. We're all just fat phobic. You're more than that, though, because you guys politically agree with me, too. It was just fucking crazy. If you told me years ago that I would get to start, I would make a community of people that intellectually I could admire, but also ideologically agree with. It's insane. My dad's energy is like so bar of all his kids was pretty high, but he accepted our shortcomings. Listen, we all. Not only am I short, but I got plenty of the shortcomings too. I'm lovely and honest. Thank you guys. It's just, you know, when you grow up Republican, especially when I was growing up Republican, nobody else was. So you're alone. I was watching Gothics and thought she was going to tear you a new one. God, I was so wrong, right? You're a genuine girl star. The 2 super chats were to help my friend, as in you. Exactly, Moonlight. I'm so blessed I've gotten to know all of you guys. Feel less alone in the whole world. Right, Linda? It's so true. Like, I fully did not expect to get as much support for my videos as I did. I genuinely expected, like, that's why I'm not really upset about the hate, because this I expected. Somebody got something on the page. I expected the hate. Very much so. The stuff I'm getting right now on Twitter, I've expected that more. That's what I'm used to. What's happening on Twitter, very used to that. That's my wheelhouse. People getting very, very mad at me for talking about the truth, getting very upset, unable to handle it. Star Son is out of this world. Oh. I love an alternative looking human with base shoes, right? I try really hard, Pink Dolphin Milk. I really do. Like, that's why I don't bring up, I haven't brought up financial stuff until I've really had to, because I don't want you guys to think it's just about the money, because it's not. But if I want to continue doing it, the money does play a factor. And the money does play a bit of a factor, because every time I do this, I have to decide, am I taking time away from a different thing to do? Yeah, it's a whole thing. Still lurking, trying to burp a baby. Listen. Future drawing prompt, let the cat walk around through some paint. Oh my god, but then I'm going to chase the cat afterwards. I love the idea, but we're going to have to set up for that. We're going to have a whole thing for that. Plus you do it respectfully. I try to, genuinely. I try not to be a dick. I really don't. I have some things, if you're a patron, you've seen the videos. The video that's coming out this week. I'm going to let you guys know. I'm reviewing the feminist panel from Vice that Just Pearly Things and Sydney Watson were on. And specifically, I'm going to be talking about the woman in the wheelchair. I'm specifically talking about her because she used every tenet of the body positivity movement. And I was a little rough with her. Oh, you can't really, Toasty. I wasn't aware. You sure about you can be brutal? Well, color me shocked. Will a cat step leave an impression using carbon paper? That's a good question. I don't know. I knew my habit was right. pretty much she kept changing the goalpost every chance she got. Because at first it was just about women, but then anytime that they were saying, hey, well, women aren't held back by this, she'd be like, oh, I am. I'm in a wheelchair. No shit, bitch. But that doesn't have anything to do with women. Because a guy with no legs is in the same situation that you're in. But that would be a little too honest for her. And she didn't like that. You're a sweetheart. Thank you, honey. I just try. I try my hardest. Women. Whammon. This was definitely a wah moment. I was gonna do this in fucking whatchamacallit Poscas, but I think I'm gonna do this in watercolor when I do it. One can define a woman, but then shit on men. Right. It's all about control and convo. They don't care what's actually in a good... Right. They just want to make you feel bad about their lot in life. So then they can say, see, you're the oppressor. That's all they care about. They want to feel oppressed. They want to feel like their lives are over and that you are just mean. I've got no patience for these loonies. Right. Oh no, that video gave me a headache. Right. That's why I've kind of waited a little bit because it was like blowing up everywhere. Now I'm going to, because I've got a video about Sydney flying. Oh, also, I'm a transphobe, obviously, guys. Totally. Don't tell Blair White. This is one of the ones dying, I guess. Let's try this one. People poo-poo on JK for phobic comments, but they can't list an actual... Right. What they do is they say, well, you have to read between the lines. You have to see what she's saying. You have to understand what the implications... No, that's not how this works. Like, that's not how any of this works. I'm gonna do this as a watercolor. Let's see. Yes, don't forget to click the like button and everything. Blair would not care. Exactly. Blair wouldn't give two shits. I mean, also, I'm kind of irrelevant to her. I'm just a fan. But still. Yes, I've spoken to her and all that shit, but I mean, like, she barely remembers me. So, point being, I love how people are like, oh, well, you're definitely a transphobe. Just because I don't respect Ezra Miller does not mean I'm a transphobe. I don't fear trans people. What I don't like is trans ideology, which many people, including many trans people, also don't like. Yep, I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere after 40. She's over on Twitch, guys. Which is people they hear, no actual research or understanding. Right, misplaced anger. Every time. It's always the case. Always the case. I don't respect trans people who deserve respect. Right. You shouldn't respect Mr. Miller either. He's a criminal. Right. Oh, Moon, you going, honey? You have a great day, honey. And thank you again for the help. I appreciate it. I've gotten a lot of generous donations over the last week. You guys have been very helpful to me, and I greatly appreciate it. And I'm hoping I can put it right back into everything I'm doing. Unrepentant. Yeah, very unrepentant. Like, very. And there are so many people that just believe he's innocent, and I'm like, why? You have no proof he's innocent beyond, oh, he's just a widow MB. Okay, what does that have to do with anything? A lot of people have gotten big mad at me for not taking the vax. The jibby jab. I'm like, okay. I'm still here. I got the dreaded thing, and I'm still here. He is a disgusting human being. You see what we need to talk about, Kevin? It's kind of eerie considering where he is now. What is that about? Now I'm intrigued. Dolphin milk, what is it? My work made me? Oh no. Frankly, I think he hides behind the flag to keep... Exactly! It's exactly what he's doing. He is literally doing exactly that. He hides behind the LGBT because right now they have carte blanche to do whatever the hell they want. He's a psycho in the movie. Oh. Just like Demi Lovato. Which Demi? I'm gonna ask Starman to make me coffee when he gets home. Your girl needs it, especially because I'm going to be soon enough heading over. There's gonna be a lot of work to do. I mean, granted, I'm gonna sample some of the stuff, but still. A lot of clerical work, a lot of sorting. Which I'm pretty good at, but still. So what's everyone's plans for this week? What's everyone up to? What are my starlings going to be doing? Let's see. Love the hair. What color? Her hair is pastel pink, like a cherry blossom pink. Sometimes I make it hot pink. Has anyone heard of the FTM trans say they're trans get out of trouble? I've heard of that. Apparently Demi went back to being a she. Yep. She sure did. Stop talking about the aliens too, you know? I wonder how much this coincides with the lack of taking meth. I plan on making people mad on Twitter. Well, Chris, come join me. It's easy. More YouTube vids. Still working on the tornadoes of the Iowa video. Oof. Ooh, Chihuahua. I believe I have off tomorrow from work. So tomorrow I'm going to spend the day doing editing of the video. It's a very short video, I think. I filmed it like weeks ago. Which apparently everyone's saying like they can see how much weight I've lost. I've read male to female prisoners transitioning to be placed in women's prisons and then detransitioning after they get released. Right. Or to get closer to their victim. Some celebrities hire into the LGBT to escape. Right. Very much so. Happens all the time. But nobody wants to hear about that. Nobody wants to talk about that stuff. It's easy. Nobody wants to hear about that. I had someone on Twitter demanding I give scientific studies. I would link scientific studies. That's not good enough. That's a report. That's not the actual study. Bitch, go look it up then. Well, I found a report that says the opposite. After a while, I was like, you know what? I just stopped talking. Because they were talking about the growing up blockade that they jibby jab into chitlins. Let's not forget the female inmates who end up right. Getting my webcam. Oh, it's gonna be a wedding cupcake tower. Make sure you post that in the Discord. We're gonna want to see that, okay? We are gonna want to see that. A Vegas wedding. We are going to want to see that, girl. Matter of fact, I think you started following me on something. I think I just saw your name pop up a little while ago on my phone. Yep, you're gorgeous too! Damn, dolphin milk. Go you. Got another one on my video. Damn, you really be talking all that shit on fan art about fan art for this? Like, it's not the truth. It's not talking shit if it's the truth. And I go on their page. Everything is fan art. Why is it the same thing every time? And he has less viewers than me. So, there's that. It'll be Pac-Man themed. My last name is Oh, it's gonna be adorable. Choco, you want to find it? I know you know how to find that shit. What the? Vivzy Pop just dropped some clips from Hazbin Hotel. Looks pretty good. I'm looking at let me tell you something, guys. They are definitely nosy because all of my stories on Instagram have been getting like 100. Normally I get about like 90 views. Between 50 and 90 views. I've been getting like 140, 250. Like they balling. They balling and they upsetty spaghetti. Mm-hmm. See, like, look. Right here. We got another one. Her artwork's not bad, at least. A little weird, but not bad. And she ain't bad looking either. Or is this not her artwork? Yeah, her artwork's not that bad. My God, one that actually has talent. But it's fan art. Shit, it's too bright. Again, fan art. But look at this. This was after muting. After muting, I'm still getting shit. And my requests blew up. So yeah. Y'all get used to it. Gothix is still live. I am impressed. Can you imagine how draining it must be to live such a hateful life? I can't imagine, my dude. Also been snooping around my favorite Olympian's Insta for a while. He doesn't smile like he used to. Oh no. I think he was abused. That's terrible. Weirdos are snooping. Listen, you know what's hilarious, Toasty? None of them understand how. I just said it earlier, but I have to say it in code because I don't know if YouTube's going to get me. The anti-growthy for chitlins medication, when chitlins think they are not the gender they were born into. I hope that's enough. Fart art. Can you imagine how draining? But that's my thing. Is like they're sitting there telling me I must be the miserable one, and oh, I'm just trying to destroy people, and I just want to ruin people's lives, and the funniest one is the people that go like, oh, she's gonna be, oh, hi Peachy, how you doing, honey? Well, just Peachy, because I know there's two Peachies, but still, they were like, oh, what does this scare you? And they would post their fan art, and some of it was like really shitty, and I'm like, why would it? What are you showing me? And they'd be like, it's fan art. I'm like, of course it is. Sure it is. If that's how you show love, stop showing it. You're doing it wrong. What's funny about these woke body positive people are the first. Dude, the amount of people that I go to their bios and they've got body positive and BLM and they are all about inclusivity and they've got 5 different genders and the first thing they talk about is my buck ass teeth or my weight or how crusty I look or how nasty I look, and I'm like, okay, I'm ugly and I got buck teeth. Had a customer came back to the fan art. Well, because we just got a new comment on Instagram, and the thing is, what's hilarious is husband is they don't understand. Like they're like, this isn't going to get you any views. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. If you interactions are what is important. If you're coming to my page, you're clicking on my name, you are clicking on my items, and you're commenting, that is interactions. Like, you don't have to like it, babe, and that is fine, but it's what you're doing. You're so busy. Like, I've gained followers. I've gained like 20 new followers on Twitter. I gained, I think, at least 5 or 6 on Instagram. And I just keep going up on... I've gotten more on TikTok. More... How much do you love me?
Why?
Come here. No, I need a big hug. I need a big hug. Come here. I need all the hugs.
Why?
And a coffee. Hi. The dog needs to go outside and I need a coffee. Please and thank you. You're so handsome. Have I told you how
I haven't
handsome
had
you
a
are?
chance to wash my hands from all the dirt.
It's alright. I'm dirty anyway.
What's your flavor?
Caramel. Please and thank you. Right, which is what I've been showing them, Jade. I've been like, okay, that's nice. This is so mushy, right? My boss says she gets sickened every time she hears me like butter up Matthew. I'm like, hi, babe. I thought he said why, not hi.
What's outside?
Let's see. Caramel iced coffee. I love iced coffee. We don't have any ice. So I just make the hot coffee. I actually do a lot of it for my throat because I have allergies. I use local honey. I don't buy any honey that comes from outside of North Carolina. And the one I use is sourced from within an hour of me. I really need to go and get my local honey again from my town. But it's like $30 for a big jar. Starman and I keep talking. Once we balance, because we were there. Like we were in a great spot. August, September, we were in a great spot. Everything went wrong when the Fire Nation attacked. It was big rough. There's my girl. Yeah, local honey is great. And I get it because Jess, you're in North Carolina too, aren't you? I think I remember you saying that. Oh, guitar. Makes my allergies a little better after a week of combo with hojicha. Oh, kombucha. There's a local honey man in my... Anybody in North Kakalaka, keep an eye out because... whatchamacalls it? Sharpie Thief and I want to have an event with my job. Just keep that in mind. She would host it. Texas has all the allergies. Let me tell you something. I had less problems in Texas with allergies than I did here in North Carolina. The local honey man in my hometown, and his car broke down last year, so the town came together to raise money to get him a new one. Oh, that's so sweet. I like that shit. Ew. Let me see. Honey never expires. If it crystallizes, you can remelt it. Right. It's not. It's Vegas, Myriad. It's just, Pink Dolphin Milk. Have you gone to, honey doesn't go bad. It has antiseptic properties. That's why, when you have an animal that's sick, rubbing honey on their gums helps them fight infection. Really? Damn, disappointed optimist. Which I believe, weren't you defending me on Twitter, disappointed optimist? Are you wasn't it you? I didn't have a lot of people at my back. You were definitely one of them, if I remember correctly. Ow. This is my character steps on her hair. Right. She does. It's a problem. That's part of her thing. Yeah, disappointed Optimus had my back. He was a ride or die on Twitter. Thank you for that, by the way. I muted all the combos. Right. But they were the same people mocking me for being a Disney adult. Like, make it make sense. And one of them on TikTok said to me, well, how about this for a hot take? If you don't want your artwork stolen, don't post it. And I was like, did you just essentially tell people if you don't want to get snuggled with a struggle, don't wear short skirts? They didn't say anything after that. It's almost like they realized how dumb their take was. Let me see. Oh, wow, Little South. Yep. I'm a Disney nerd, but I don't draw Disney. I enjoy it. I just find it funny that they were sitting there going, oh, Disney adults are always like this. Aren't you one? You're over 18. You're an adult. Oh, and then because what I kept responding to people with was, thank you for coming to my page. I appreciate the love. You're 35. Don't you think you're a little old to be acting this way? So I'm saying thank you. And I'm killing you with kindness. And that's me acting immature. It's almost like they're disappointed that I wasn't yelling and screaming. I just love the outrage. They're acting like you said you hate art and all you did was point out a simple legislation we can all agree is annoying. Like, damn, right. That's super ageist. Exactly. I definitely think it's wrong to sell, which they were getting mad at me too. Like a bunch of them were like clowning me saying, this dumbass thinks that you can't sell fan art. You can't. There were thousands just saying that. They really thought you could. And then many others saying, it's not lazy. It is. I don't care if you like it. I don't care how hard you worked on. The thing is, creatively, it's lazy. Creatively, it's a lazy form. And we've already had this conversation earlier in the chat. The same people who obsess over anime and Toasty, that was nearly every single profile. And some of them collected dildos of animals. So, I'm like, I need you all to really, sit there and assess why I give zero shit about what you think about me. You want to fuck a dog. I'm pointing out legislation. We're not the same. I always wondered the legality of selling fan art when artist alleys of every con. They're actually cracking down on it now, Myriad. They're cracking down on it really hard. Or is it? Yeah, it's Myriad. They are cracking down hard on it because it's theft. The Rock, sick freak. Listen, I'm one of those anime and toy collectors, but I'm not mad and raging. But the thing is, that's the point, Jess. I collect Beanie Babies. Like, you can be that and not be a freak. These people, one of them, he said, I'm more attractive than you and I'm a fucking guy. Are you ready for what makes him attractive? He slaps his dick all over Twitter. That was it. He's a mid-looking guy who dresses up in soft boy outfits, little cat girl outfits, and flops his dick all over Twitter. That doesn't make you attractive. That makes you easy. People like you more because they get their rocks off. Then they still go doing something else. Thank you, babe. Delivery. Great. Thank you. I'm a 2-year-old. I say it. Yeah, of course. Because everything they put, I saw all of it. I saw every ounce of his starfish and his dangles and dingles. dressed like a bitch and treated like a cuck. And he's sitting there saying, yeah, they brought up Anne Rice. They brought up Anne Rice a lot. That's the thing, though, disappointed Optimus. Where did I say I don't enjoy some fan art? I can enjoy it, but I don't tend to like the artist. I just like the fan art they drew. Don't judge me, I draw fan art, but I'm not angry crybaby. Right, because the thing at the end of the day, Holly, have I ever, all of you in this chat, half of you are fan artists. You've been following me now for a year. List one time I have condemned you. List one time I have told you to stop. And list one time I have mocked you. I will wait. Like when I tell you they went to the nth degree, they were like, well, she's telling us we can't. Nah, bitch, do what you want. But when you get sued, don't cry like a little bitch. Don't sit there and whine, human right, that's not fair. No. That's the roosters coming home to roost and you don't like it. Right. But when they started attacking my artwork, I'd look at them and I'd be like, oh, honey, no, we're not going to do this. And I called them out. Like, they'd either be on one of them is an art student. She tried to sit there and say she was already a success. What was that, babe? Oh. She was trying to sit there and say to me that at 21 she was already successful in the art industry. She already was a huge success, and that she understood. Let me tell you something. Then she tried to send me pictures of how professional she was, and it was a study of the body, the calves. She drew for 3 hours. The calves were literally two completely different sizes on the person. The foot had no toes whatsoever. Both hands looked like they were made of beach balls with little tiny nubs sticking off of them. Yeah, not a grad, just a student. Turns out that hard pill to swallow turned into a choking hazard, and I'm so here for it. Embrace the chaos. Right! Because they don't want to hear it. I love it. And literally, I tore her shit apart. I'm like, if you're gonna come at me, bitch, I'm coming at you. Your facial expressions are stiff. Your hips are bulky. Your midsections make no sense. None of your limbs are matching, and your hands and your feet lack any form of definition. Don't sit there and come at me about how successful you are. You're giving off, I'm still in art school, but eventually I'll be a professional, so I'll say it. She's like, yeah, I am still a student, so bitch, you just proved my point. You aren't successful. You're still learning. And your father smells of elderberries. Yeah, whenever anybody, like, when people really started, like, getting at me and sitting there saying, I'm professional at 21. No, the fuck you're not. No, you're not. You are a pretentious art student who got a little popular online. That does not make you professional. It's like, does she have potential? Absolutely. Quit describing me. You're so obsessed. I can't with you. And normally, you guys know, I don't do that shit. But do not sit there and continue, because she kept doing it. That was the thing. She kept going. I was like, honey, put the rocks down in your glass house. Because how it originally started, she's like, I'm professional. I was like, I'm sure you are. That's all I wrote. And she kept doubling down. Then she kept sending me photos. And I was like, oh, honey, we are not playing this. And the worst thing is, like, this is a really true criticism of her. It's really disconcerting how she draws the necks of her character. She's trying to do a style, but she draws a very thick body. And then when I say a pencil thin neck and a really, like, upside down dewdrop face, It's very disconcerting. It's like two different styles that can't mash up. Me do art. I don't want to do that because the problem is, one, that opens me up to criticism at that point. And I am not at a point in my art skills where I can be giving critiques. I'm not. I have far too much I need to learn. But the point was, if you're going to come at me over and over and over again and claim you are some grand success, and you're going to say that how shitty my artwork is, I'm going to call you out. Funny thing is, if a non-artist can point out flaws in anatomy, that means it's really off. Right. It was all about dick measuring contest. Because that's the point, Dolphin Milk. I do not represent myself as some peon of art where you have to do exactly what I do. I never have said I'm the most talented person. I never said in any of the tweets that I had not also drawn fan art. Part of my assessment of why I don't want to do fan art stems from the fact that I've done it and I found it intellectually boring. And the thing is, the only motivation I see from everyone I see that draws fan art is they want people to like it and pay them. They want people to say, look how good you did. You did that character justice. Oh, you do it better than the original, which many people started saying in the fucking comments as a defense. They were like, well, sometimes they do it better than the IP holder. No. That doesn't belong to you. And that's very subjective. Just because you feel it's better, that's because it adheres to what you want. It's a weak-ass defense. Exactly. They couldn't take anything. She starts saying, well, it was a 3-hour study. It's not that bad. No. She took apart, like you guys all know, that Galaxy lady. Oh, people have been railing on that. Why, I don't know. Here's the funniest part. She mocked the face, which was a direct lining from actual faces. But okay. Ode to Marcel Duchamp. It's all fun and games until you take a payment for it. Right. And that's the thing. Like, then they try to sit there and say, well, the websites I was citing were not good enough. And they're like, well, someone in the industry is here saying it's no. Someone in the industry. Here's the problem with that. When you are an artist working for DC, Marvel, or insert corporation here, you are not liable for whatever you fuck up. They pay for the licensing, and then you get to reap the benefits. That's what they don't understand, the rules, because they don't have to follow them. They get their marching orders, and they do it. Like, this is the problem. They don't understand. I don't care if they're a professional in the industry. It doesn't mean they're an expert on the rules. There are politicians that have been in politics for literally decades, and they still don't know half the laws. Quality and skill aren't even factors in this conversation. The whole thing was about intellectual property, which was black and white, cut and dry, very dry. Exactly. And nobody wanted to hear it. Hi, B-Chan. It's all right. Welcome, honey. Like, that's the tea. And my biggest thing is, you all went to a thread asking for hard truths and hot takes. And you tried to say, I said what I said, unprovoked. No, it was literally asked. That's first of all. Second of all, no, Zoro, because I'm getting up in a minute. Once I said it, your reactions were so overdramatic. You proved my point. None of you could handle that hard pill to swallow. And they're like, well, you're getting ratioed. Okay, if I go to any space that is opposite of my own, and I say something they're all not going to like, just because the echo chamber will reflect what they think doesn't mean they're right. Right. Fairy Princess Hair goes, I love giant, fluffy, kinky, curly hair. I tried to make her as delicate because, like, so backstory in Aviana, I made her in 2009, 2010, and I wanted Diablo, and because Spirit was the first one I made, and he's a little bit more, reserved, subdued. I wanted to make somebody a little bit more artsy-fartsy, a little bit more out there, but I also wanted her to have something unique to her. So I wanted her to be a delicate, ladylike reflection. I wanted to draw a different body, but I also wanted to give her some kind of invisible disability that would add strength to her character, but also create... she can't do much magic, and that's what I'm getting to. So she was born unable to fly. She lacks the wings. She does have a horn, but she is stunted as a result. So she can't do magic, which is why, because she has this disability, because she can't fly with her family, she became very crafty. She became very creative. So she makes all her own clothes. She does a lot of cooking. She does a lot of crafting, and she tries to make magic in other ways. So she does a lot of like gardening and cooking and knitting and things like that. I'd be honored if you drew me. Well, maybe I'll do just that. Cut some of that hair if you want to fly. She still wouldn't have the wings. She has a horn. Yes, she's a unicorn. The focus on the décolleté. I have a thing about boobs. But, and so her hair is kind of like a protection for her. It creates this kind of protective barrier around her. And she feels very safe and comfortable with it. And she also utilizes it to... No Napples! Choco Hooligan. And, so I made her be someone that looked a little more frail because of these things. So that's why she's got slimmer hips, smaller breasts. And, she's very different from most of my characters. We all know you do, Star Sun, right? Like, she's vastly different from her mother, Angel. And as you guys have seen, where's Angel's painting? Let me see. You look at her compared to her mom. Let me find it. So here's all of my characters. There's Aviana with red. Oh, I got roasted for this, by the way, because that's fan art. I'm like, none of you understand what I'm saying. None of you understand at all. It's okay. I understand. It's hard. It's hard to think and use your brain. I get it. So there's all my characters. Hold on. Where's the painting of Angel? There it is. So, if you look at her compared to Angel, you can see Angel has wider hips. She has bigger breasts. She has a shorter neck. She got a lot of some of her features from her father. So her hair is kind of like, what about no nip nops? They really tried so hard, Peach. They really did. And so her skin, if you look, because there's her mom and dad, there's Angel, there's Diablo. So she has like heather gray skin. Now this is a whatchamacallit. This is an artisan marker, so the hair is not quite bright. This came out more of a tan than a pink. It's supposed to be pink. But I see there's Asriel, so you can see kind of the inspiration he originally had, but I've definitely changed it all up from earlier in the conversation. There's Spirit, there's her brother. And he kind of looks obviously very vastly different from the rest of his family. Still no areolas, exactly. And they won't be. Which post is it on our Insta? Please, I want to help see it all the tea. So it is the post about hold on, make sure I get this right. So this one, this one, this one. So these four. So the Elon Musk one, the ones of Choco Hooligan and Bublito. Which, by the way, guys, when I remember at the time when I went to put these up on my Instagram, I was like, do I really want to put these up? I made them for my followers. I should put them up for my followers. And now I do regret it. But they're up there now, and I can't take them down. Because now it would just be cowardly. And especially this one. You will see a lot on this one, which I have to send to RC. Or is it JRC? JRC. That's the thing, like, that's it. Those are the only ones you can find. Oh, and the one I sent to Leon. You guys see the live action Peter Pan trailer? Now the Lost Boys has girls. Oh, God. No, thank you. I unsubscribe. I unsubscribe from that. I do not wish, do not like. Yes, I do have NSFW on my Patreon, guys. If you like, so that's the distinction. I am planning on getting that up and running soon. The distinction between Patreon. So if you're a patron, you have access to my NSFW artwork. You have access to things like just stuff I can't really post normally because it would get me banned. If you're not interested in my artwork though, you just want to support me, that's where I'm going to do the YouTube membership. So that way there's a hard line distinction between the two. They were reeing at Space Daddy, I bet. They were reeing at everything, my guy. Reeing at everything. They were saying how ugly this was. They were saying how stupid all of my fan art was, and I'm like, you're not even understanding the context of the situation. Like, it's okay. She dared to pick Tesla Man, right? Oh, then they were all like, oh, you just sucked dick for Elon Musk, and I'm like, he makes you mad. It's hilarious. Tesla. It's great too, by the way, for those that are wondering. What's great? Oh, being a patron. She got some NSFW. I already read that. There's a lot of bitchy comments, right? Some of them I don't think I've even been alerted to, so I might not even be able to see them. Was that a bug? I think a fly just went past the camera. I saw it go this way. But so, yeah, Aviana I've drawn a lot just because I don't know why design-wise. Her and Evelyn I enjoy the most drawing. Evelyn is the cat girl. I just enjoy them. I like the way I design them. But I really need to get into drawing all of my characters more. I really need... Playco I also really enjoy drawing. Playco I enjoy drawing a lot. Who have I drawn so far? Obviously Helga. Helga is fun to draw. I enjoy drawing Guy. See, I've got to finish. See, I didn't want to do this today because I had to concentrate on it. This is Edie's. And I've got to get this up on the computer and get this done. And I have to log into my other account to see the comments since they blocked me by his. I was trying to figure out if that was the case. A lot of them did do that. Slasher slash art. Right, a lot of it is slash art. Like, my God. And I hate slash art. Oh, my God. Let me tell you something. Disappointed Optimist. There's enough horror in SFW. I don't do it. I'm not into it. So apparently there's a feature where you can block anyone associated with somebody. And I'm like, okay. And how I figured that out is I tried to look with my several different accounts and couldn't. So slash art is when, and then I gotta go, guys. It's 3:07 and I gotta get to work soon. Slash art is when you take characters that are not together and you force them together in a headcanon. Usually gay. Curious, do you ever write stories for you? Oh yeah, my characters all have stories. I don't do anything. Like, because it's just for me, I kind of let the story go to the wayside. Desert Jack has sent me some stuff so I can rekindle, because he had this great idea. I was talking about Red and Guy and their backstory, because they're brothers, and I was like, it's been a long time since I thought about it, and I gave a vague recollection, and it was really good when I had initially done it, and then he said this thing on chat, and I was like, holy shit, I really like that. Can you send that to me? He sent it. So I've got it in my emails. I just have to go through them, but it was really good. And so yeah. So that's the story Morning Glory on that one. We need the character lore. I'm planning on it. I promise you guys. My next big project, after I finally get all the stuff sent out to everybody, because I'm not gonna do commissions for a long time unless I get a really good offer for commissions. After I get everything settled and sent to everybody, my next projects I'm going to be working on are character sheets for each and every character. And then I will post up all the lore. I promise. I just want to look at Optimus Prime. I don't want to see him snogging Megatron. And that's slash art. You just, that's it. That's slash art. Pretty much. It's when they pair Draco and Harry together. That's slash art. Shit like that. But, yeah. I'm going to log off and get some food. All right, Shade of Night. And I got to get going too, guys. I'm going to get dressed and get ready to go to work. Well, I'm going to get ready to go help my friend, who also happens to be my boss, the last shit to do. But I'm here for the backstories if there's ever a thing you publish. Listen, I have a whole bunch of plans, guys. Cringe! I tell you guys, I've got a whole bunch of plans. Not all characters are meant to fuck. Right! Like, I'm so tired of it. And that's, okay, guys, that's one of the reasons why I don't like fan art. Don't tell me you're doing it for the love of the story when all you ever do is fucking pairings. Because that's what 90% of it is. Like, stop lying. Just admit you want to make your own fap shit. Like, seriously. But either way, guys, thank you all so much for joining. Habit burns. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you guys for listening to me rant about this entire bullshit. I guess, yay for finally going viral, but what the fuck? Couldn't I have gotten those views on one of the videos? Like, damn. Either way, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Remember to tell people important to you that you love them to be safe. So you guys, I love you. Be safe. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good shit. If you want to support me, please become a patron. If you are a patron, always double check, because sometimes it will kick you out of being a patron. That happened last month to 2 people, and they had to re-up. And keep an eye out if you don't care about the NSFW artwork, but you do want to support me. I will be getting badges and shit up soon on YouTube. I have to work on the emotes, I have to work on the badges, and I have to work on how I am going to. Yes, you got to see, like, Dolphin Milk, this is the longest I've talked to you. And besides yesterday, that was really cool. Fan art shipping is gross. Right. Listen, that's been an old ass controversy. I've always pissed people off. Just now, more people see me. Either way, Remember to tell people it's important to you. Love them to be safe, guys. I love you all. Be safe. I will see you on Thursday. Wish me luck and hope that everything goes well tomorrow because then I can actually get the video edited. But I love you guys so, so much. Seriously, thank you all for being here with me. You guys make this amazing, and I love you guys. And I seriously do. You guys are amazing. If you are also somebody who commissioned me, please make sure to keep on me about having your address and everything so that way I can get that to you. Have a safe day. Congrats to Jade and her baby. Congrats to Pink Dolphin Milk on getting married in a month. And thank you to everyone else, including Moon, for the 2 super chats. Have a great day, everyone. I love you guys.